I dropped out of college at 22 years old with Asian parents. And no, this wasn't an impulsive decision. It was actually a long time coming, and I'll tell you why. Right off the bat, growing up in an Asian household meant that education was absolutely everything. And I don't blame my parents or anyone else who believes the same thing, because I do agree that going to college, getting a higher education, and getting a college degree is a great path towards financial success and stability in the future that you want to build. But that isn't the right path for me. And how did I know that it wasn't for me? Well, I dropped out of college about 5 months ago in February of 2026. It's currently July of 2026, but it didn't start 5 months ago. It actually started back in junior and senior year of high school for me. Back in junior year and senior year of high school, you're constantly being asked what you want to do for the rest of your life. And I had absolutely no clue. You have friends and classmates who all know what they want to do. They have dream colleges, dream jobs, things they're super passionate about, and they're all sharing it with each other happily, excited to embark on their new journey after graduating high school. And I was completely lost. I didn't have a dream college. I didn't have a dream job. And it didn't seem like anything I was passionate about at the time was viable for a career. I never knew what I wanted to do for work. And being in high school, you're confined in a small space in a small group of a few hundred students. Whereas if you were an adult, you're in college, you're open out in the world. Hundreds of thousands of people, and you're not confined in a small space anymore. But being confined in a small space, it felt like everyone else had it figured out but me. And because of that, I felt so behind. I felt completely lost, clueless. I felt like a failure. I felt like a bum for not having it figured out at 18 years old. What made it even worse was when senior year came and college applications started, because you really had to write down on paper and apply online to where you want to go and write down the major that you want to start in. I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing except for one thing that I started to do in my junior year of high school, which was going to the gym. It's actually kind of funny because I started going to the gym during COVID when it was still quarantine. It was a little bit lighter of a quarantine, but still not a lot of places were open. Gyms definitely weren't really open yet. So I started lifting weights at home with the dumbbells I kind of had at home. And then my uncle also had a garage with a barbell, a bench, and some plates and some dumbbells. So I started off in the garage. So that's how I started going to the gym. But the reason why I started going to the gym is because I grew up skinny. And I absolutely hated being skinny. I felt like I was a twig. I felt so small. I felt weak. I felt like I couldn't really protect myself if I needed to. And I was tired of it. I didn't want to feel insecure anymore. And I wanted to change the way I looked. And so going to the gym was all about changing my appearance for me, because then that would give me the confidence that I would need. Once I started going to the gym, my uncle's garage, I absolutely fell in love with lifting weights. I just loved everything about it. Like, for one, getting a nice and nasty pump. It was absolutely amazing. And to this day, I'm still very much addicted and hooked on, much like everyone else is. And two, when you're lifting and you do it consistently for a long time, you get to visually see your progress being made and your hard work paying off. So not only is it super satisfying, you see proof that it's working. The third thing that I really loved about lifting weights was getting stronger. And this really specifically helped with the feeling of being weak. Because once you started getting stronger, old weights that used to feel impossibly heavy are now moving like air. And that was absolutely amazing. But the fourth and biggest reason why I loved the gym, and the reason why I still love it today, is because it gave me the confidence that I needed to change how I felt about myself. During the summers, I used to be so paranoid that people would judge me, look at my body, think I'm too skinny, think I'm just a twig and like a small little kid. But once I started going to the gym, I started feeling a lot more confident and confident enough to take off my shirt at the pool, at the beach, just during summer heat, I was just okay with my own body. And it's not that I became a Greek god overnight or I had massive muscle growth. It's just the basic fact that I knew I was progressing and that I knew I was putting in the work that was paying off gave me the confidence I needed in order to go and enjoy myself and stop worrying about how I looked. So to sum it up, I started going to the gym in junior year, and I continued all the way to senior year, and it was time to graduate high school. That meant college was next. Now again, I didn't have a dream college and I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I ended up at a local community college figuring out what I wanted to do, just majoring in something random. I believe it was kinesiology because that was the only thing remotely related to physical activity. However, that didn't last long at all because in college, I had 4 different majors in the 4 years I went to college. I just had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do. Every time I chose a major, I tried to stick with it. I tried to see if I was interested in it, but in the end, none of them stuck. None of the 4 majors that I tried seemed like it would be interesting enough that I would want to do for the rest of my life. And that mattered to me because I didn't want to just thug it out and just be tough, take one major, stick it through, and then work a horrible job for the rest of my life that I dread. I didn't want that for myself. I wanted to do something that I actually loved. I just didn't know what it would be. So while I was going through all of this confusion, feeling lost throughout the 4 years of going through college, I never stopped going to the gym. Absolutely never. If I was consistent with one thing, it was going to the gym. Throughout the 4 years, I still felt like a complete failure. I felt like a bum. I felt ashamed of myself for still not having it figured out, especially in college when I'm supposed to be an adult and I'm supposed to be on my way to getting a job and getting a degree. But to deal with these emotions, I would go to the gym. The gym was my safe haven. It was my happy place that I went to just forget about everything that was wrong in life. I completely relied on going to the gym to help me get through all these emotions because I had no idea what I wanted to do in life, but I knew that I wanted to go to the gym. But during the second year of college in 2023, I was at the gym posing in the studio, and one of the staff members came up to me asking if I was preparing for a bodybuilding show, and I said, no. He convinced me and talked to me saying that I should do it. And he even offered to coach me for free. His name was M. Shout out to him. He was super generous, super kind. And of course, this offer was too good to pass up. So I said yes. And with that, I was on my way to my very first bodybuilding show. Now, granted, it was only 1 month of prep. Yes, it was incredibly short, but that month was probably the best month of my entire life. During this month, I felt a fire light up inside of me. I felt so much passion and purpose I had no idea I was even capable of feeling. And yes, of course, dieting sucked. The cardio sucked. Sitting in the sauna was horrible. And the hours at the gym were long. But I never felt more alive than this month of my life. It was hard and I struggled, but I loved this struggle. And I've never felt more alive in my entire life. And that's when I knew this is what I want to do with my life. I want to be in the fitness industry. I want this to be my career. I want to do this for the rest of my entire life. I want to do this while I'm young. I want to be in the fitness industry still when I'm old. I just want to do this. I need to do this. Not because someone is telling me I need to do this. Not because someone is telling me this is the right choice. Because this is home for me. This is everything to me. This is what I've always enjoyed, and I didn't think I could turn it into a career. But before we get to that, this is what I looked like on stage. I think I looked okay. I mean, granted, it was 1 month of prep. It wasn't very long, but I was still very proud that I did it. But did I win? I mean, technically I did, but let me explain. So for the entire month of prep, once I got to the competition, already tanned and everything is set to go, and I was sitting in the audience waiting for my turn to get on stage, all of that, I assumed, of course, I'm in a competition. there's gonna be other people. And there were other people. But once I was backstage, warming up, getting a pump, then I found out no one else was in my specific category. My category was men's physique junior. And everyone else apparently were in men's physique novice. So I signed up for an age group and they signed up for their experience level. I mean, I got this, but it was by default. I didn't compete against anyone. This is first place, but I was one of one in the competition. So I won by default, and genuinely it didn't feel good to win. I wasn't entirely proud of the win because, well, I mean, I didn't really earn it. It was more of a participation trophy, but again, I'm still proud that I participated. Despite not having an actual competition against other people, I was still able to step on stage, pose, get my pictures, of course. And what I'm still proud of is the fact that I went through the prep. Again, super short, only a month, but I actually went and did it. I'm still happy about it to this day. But once it was all over, I took a step back and I realized competing isn't cheap. I was working a minimum wage job at a boba shop, and that doesn't pay much. So I decided that I would only be able to actually compete more in the future once I was more financially stable, and that meant getting a big boy job. So in the end, I dropped my dream of bodybuilding, being in the fitness industry, and went back to my normal life. I basically dropped my dream and settled to go back to working in a boba shop, going back to college, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, trying to find another major that stuck with me. And the entire time, I was constantly missing that fire and passion that I felt inside of me. Because once I dropped my dream and realized I couldn't really chase it anymore, I didn't feel alive anymore. I felt empty again. I gave up my dream because I deemed it too risky, and I knew that my parents wouldn't approve of it. They wouldn't approve of me dropping out of college to go get tanned, oiled up, step on stage with a bunch of other men. They're not gonna approve of that. So that was in my second year of college in 2023 and 2024. But 2 years later, 2026, this year, I realized that I was actually wasting away my years and wasting away my life, the little time that I do have on this planet, not chasing this dream. At first, I thought that it was too risky to pursue, but I realized that I was wasting everything by not taking this risk. And to be clear, I only decided to take this risk once I realized that I actually can make enough to support myself while being in the fitness industry. Because obviously, I'm not gonna just try to compete in bodybuilding and just bet on the fact that I would maybe possibly win a cash prize every time, maybe win first place, maybe get, I don't know, $1,000 for a cash prize every half year. And no, I'm not betting my life on becoming a famous influencer. I really don't care about fame. But what I want to do and what I'm betting my life on is helping other people. I found out that I could become an online fitness coach and open up my own business, helping other people with no restrictions as to where they are or what their goals are. And that was absolutely what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And of course, I still want to do a bodybuilding show in the future, but that can't be my source of income. It just can't be. And I realized this is also a great path that is just for me. I had absolutely no doubt in my mind that this is what I wanted to do. This is it. Have a coaching business, helping other people reach their fitness goals, and pursue bodybuilding in the future. These two are going to be my absolute passion. But there was one big problem. I was still in college, and my parents were the ones who are financially supporting me, so I had to tell them. Now, of course, as anyone would expect, there was a lot of tension and nervousness and anxiety going into this conversation because my parents had absolutely no idea what I wanted to bring up, and I knew I was about to drop an absolute bomb on them. And you know what? Their reaction was pretty much exactly as you would expect. They were not happy. They were extremely upset. They believed I was throwing away my life and throwing away my potential career that I could have had I just stuck to one major in college. And they thought that I was wasting my life away. They didn't think that my career choice had any longevity in it. They didn't think there was any success to be found in it. And honestly, as harsh as all of this may sound, I actually don't blame them for thinking this. No one else they knew, none of their friends, kids, or really anyone that they've ever heard of has ever decided to drop out of college and then pursue something like an online fitness coaching business. It was just completely unheard of. It's completely unorthodox, even for a non-Asian family. It's not really normal, and it's still pretty rare. And although they didn't believe in my dream, I did. I knew that despite the impossible odds, I can overcome them and I can achieve success. During the conversation, of course, it was very sad, very emotional, but they said one thing and it was all I needed to hear. It was the one thing I was waiting and betting on hearing. That was, just do whatever you want. Now, I know it wasn't in a supportive way. It was basically them saying, we give up on you. But that was the verbal permission that I was betting on in order for me to start chasing my dreams. And of course, it sucked that they didn't believe in my dream, they didn't believe in me, and they didn't believe in the career that I had chosen, and I told them I was passionate about, but reasonably so. I knew that I would just have to show them results, and then they would actually see that it's more viable than they thought it was. Now, all of this happened 5 months ago, back in February of 2026. Fast forward to today, in July of 2026, actually June 30th, right before July, I officially launched my business. And the very next day, I got my first client. So everything is absolutely looking up. I'm of course nowhere near as successful as I hope to be, but this is just the beginning. And of course, I truly believe that if I just keep on going and I never give up, my dreams will come true and success will follow. I will create my own opportunities by not giving up and putting in the effort and putting in the work and showing up. Despite being nowhere near my end goal or being nearly as successful as I want to be, being where I'm at right now, I'm just simply extremely happy that I'm on this path right now. Coming from feeling so lost and like a complete failure and bum in college, not knowing what to do, to finding out what I did want to do and actually executing on it and being on the right path. It feels great. It feels super, super relieving, and it's super exciting to actually be here. I have a purpose now. I don't feel empty inside anymore. And I can finally feel that excitement, that fire, and that passion, and I finally feel alive again. Life is absolutely exciting now. I'm not dreading waking up anymore. I'm waking up excited for the day, excited for the opportunities to come, excited for the ideas I can come up with for videos, recording them, editing them, and putting them out there. Just everything about my life right now is so much better. And my life is only so much better right now because I'm finally able to do what I love, which is working on my business, making videos, helping people reach their goals, and just overall being in the fitness industry, something I'm incredibly passionate and nerdy about. Even my parents seem to be a lot happier nowadays because I told them that I got my first paying client. They were extremely happy for me, and I guess that's the small proof that they needed to see. They needed to see some type of result to know that it is possible to support myself and, of course, make a living for the future. So everything's getting better day by day. Now, I wanted to end the video telling you guys my absolute dreams and goals, and of course, my mindset and mentality as I go through this journey. Around the time that I'm recording and uploading this video, everyone around my age, specifically my age at 22, they're all graduating college. They're all walking at their ceremonies with their cap and gowns, and I couldn't help but feel like I was missing out on something. But I quickly reminded myself that their path isn't the right path for me. And I know without a doubt, there's not a single college degree that I would trade for the life that I live now. And I 100%, 1000% absolutely guarantee that someone out there is watching my videos on Instagram, TikTok, or maybe they're even watching right now. And they think I'm cringy. They think it's stupid, they think it's a waste of time. And you know what? I at least agree that some of my videos are cringy. I can't rewatch some of my videos. It cringes me out listening to my own voice sometimes and listening back to the video ideas that I actually published. It's embarrassing to me too, but there's a great quote. The quote is by Austin Butler, and it goes, "Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Go out there and make a fool of yourself." If I was so scared of people judging me and thinking of me in a certain way, I would be letting them take control over my life when they're not living my life. And that's something I absolutely refuse. Now, if people don't think I'm cringy, they might think I'm delusional for actually thinking I could overcome the impossible odds and succeeding. But you know what? I would rather be completely delusional, completely out of my mind, take the risk, and die trying to chase and achieve my dreams, rather than living the rest of my life too scared to take the risk and die without ever knowing how it could have ended had I just tried. I'm done with that. I'm absolutely done with it, and I refuse letting my life go to waste without even trying to chase my dreams. And right now, to quickly list my dreams, right? Of course, the online business, I wish for it to be successful. I wish for me to be able to help as many people as I possibly can reach their goals, reach the confidence that I was able to get, and finally enjoy themselves, enjoy being in their own bodies, feel a lot better, because I believe, this is what I got from my therapist back then, you look better, you feel better, and then you do better. You look better physically or just the way you dress, you feel more confident, so you feel better. And with more confidence, you execute things better. So when someone says that looks aren't important, I completely disagree. Second is, I don't expect myself to become like a complete Olympian pro when it comes to bodybuilding, but I would love to become a natural pro. So while I'm not going to be Chris Bumstead or Ramon Dino or any of the other Olympians, why would I want to be anyone else when I could be myself? And my third dream, this has probably been my dream longer than the other two, right? And it's on my shirt right now. It's backwards, but Young LA. One day, man, I would love to be sponsored by Young LA. Half of my closet is Young LA. My full outfit right now, these are Young LA shorts. Half of my closet is Young LA. I have so much from their brand. I love the quality. I love the designs. I just absolutely love everything about their brand. They're killing it right now. That's a brand that I want to be a part of. You can ask any of my friends and they all know all I wear is Young LA. I have a Young LA backpack. I have Young LA stickers. I have everything you can think of that is Young LA. Sweatpants, shorts, shirts, tanks, compressions, hoodies, from like head to toe. Young LA, all of it. I have it. So while I don't expect this to happen overnight, Young LA, one day. And this is a super generic and sappy outro, but thank you guys so much for watching. This is my very first YouTube video. I know I was just yapping all about myself, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope you learned more about me, and I hope to see you guys along my journey. Thank you so much for watching.